Across the country, from Ivy League to less exclusive state schools, students blank mispronouncing the library's name this month will soon feel truly and deeply a part of their college. Wow, that's a strange sentence. At colleges across the country, from Ivy League to less exclusive state schools, students who are mispronouncing which are, who are. It's a very strange sentence. On the bottom of the New York Metro card, have three arrows. So this is, I've already caught this mistake. And little white letters that say insert this way, this side facing you. What is it about the instruction that is so impossible to understand? Why do traffic jams sometimes blank to appear out of nowhere? Look, occur, seem, happen. Seem. When major food companies began widely using partially hydrogenated oils in the 1970s, they thought they were making these products more healthful. Let me see. When major food companies began widely using partially hydrogenated oils in the 1970s, they thought they were making these products more healthful. I think these um, is not necessary. We can cut it. They were making products more healthful. They haven't mentioned products yet. They've only mentioned an ingredient in products, which is the hydrogenated oil. So I believe these should be the correct answer. Scientists have uncovered evidence for an innate satisfaction in human beings giving people their comeuppance. Scientists have uncovered evidence for an innate satisfaction in human beings giving people their comeuppance. Scientists have uncovered evidence, that looks fine, for an innate satisfaction, that looks fine, in human beings, that looks fine. I think giving people their comeuppance would be better if it was when giving people their comeuppance. Who or who? Uh, ah! Hmm. Scientists have uncovered evidence for an innate satisfaction in human beings giving people their comeuppance. Scientists have uncovered evidence for an innate satisfaction in human beings you know what it probably is? They probably think with is better than in, satisfaction with human beings. But I think that's okay. Let's see if they say I'm right or wrong. They said I'm wrong. Oh no. Sorry. Geysers occur when magma lies just below the Earth's surface, particularly in volcanic regions such as Iceland or New Zealand. Men dying sooner than women blank biologically because 105 males are born for every 100 females. It would assure that there are about the same number of men and women at reproductive ages. Oh. Hmm. Is obvious biologically is not right. Works in biologically is not right. Makes sense biologically makes sense and is natural biologically um, also grammatically makes sense. But I think makes sense is better because if you say it is natural biologically, you are making a judgment about a statistical um, correlation that isn't really proven as a cause effect matter. But if you say makes sense, you're like, there is some logical continuity to it. So I'm going with this one. And they said I'm right. Yay! As a pedestrian, you may assume that you have blank vehicles, but the city drivers are oblivious to that quaint notion. Have the priority to. Nope. have first rights over. That makes pretty good grammatical sense, but it's not the way we would usually say it. You have precedence vehicles. No, it would have to be precedence over vehicles. You have the right of way over. This is how we usually say it in America. You have the right of way over vehicles. So let's see if they agree with me. And they do. Yay. Computers crash blank in the operating system, OS software, or errors in the computer software. Software errors are probably more common, but hardware errors can be devastating and harder to diagnose. Computers crash due to the errors. No, that's not grammatically nice. Because of errors in the operating system or errors in the computer hardware. That works. Computers crash resulting in errors in the operating system or errors in the computer hardware. Owing errors. No, it would have to be owing to errors. I believe we're talking about what causes the crash, not what results from the crash. So let's see if I'm right. And I'm right. For most blank, the notion of harnessing nanotechnology for electronic circuitry suggests something wildly futuristic. For most research, nope. For most components, nope. For most laboratories, nope. For most people, the notion of harnessing nanotechnology for electronic circuitry suggests something wildly futuristic. I think this. Yay. Cincinnati's state-of-the-art Underground Railroad Museum makes details of escapes and blank Cincinnati's state-of-the-art Underground Railroad Museum makes details of escapes and blank imaginable aspect of slavery in America accessible to the broad public. And all imaginable aspect? No, it would have to be all imaginable aspects for that to be grammatically right. And every other imaginable aspect of slavery, okay, and each other, and whatever. Every other. This is kind of a set expression, every other imaginable. That goes together very nicely in English. So let's see if I'm right. I'm right. In 2002, 20 million people in the United States were reported having asthma, a chronic inflammatory lung disease characterized by wheezing, difficulty breathing, chest tightness, and coughing. Okay, in 2002, 20 million people in the United States were reported to have. So this should be wrong. Yay. Okay, though norovirus causes illness 24 hours to 48 hours after exposure and can cause a sickness that lasts to 3 days. It should be up to 3 days. That lasts to. Okay, we're running out of time. I can only make 10-minute videos, so since 2001, the company's annual revenue from ticket sales and contributions has grown. A new law will require foreigners who marry South Africans to live 5 years, for residents 5 years, to wait 5 years. Temperature can affect the sound of an musical instrument in a variety of ways. This should be a musical instrument, first off. Blank, different for each instrument. Although often different for each instrument, who is different, this is definitely wrong. While different for each instrument. Temperature can affect the sound of a musical instrument in a variety of ways, although often different for each instrument. Although often different, sounds kind of strange. While different. Which are is definitely wrong. With is definitely wrong. While or although often different. Oh, I got two wrong. Sorry about that.